And then this is kind of like a very, very bright light. And I think my camera is wigging out. That's gonna suck. Oh well. Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Uncle Hot Dog, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of my medieval build. I've been building this off and on for the last six to 7 months, maybe even less. My original plan was to, well, actually my current plan, not my original plan. My current plan is to build all the major stuff like the castle, Colosseum. You'll see that later. The church, all the major stuff, and then after all those things are done, then I'm gonna go ahead and build all the houses and stuff like that surrounding. But that's the plan. All right, well, let's get into the build. Okay, so this is where it all started. My original base is about 2,000 blocks that way in that direction, just past the lighthouse and the giant pyramid. So I started building here. This is the first thing I built on this this plot of land. I found a plot of islands, and I just wanted to build here. I thought it would be pretty nice. There's water in between right here. But initially I built this house so that I can have some place to stay while I was building. So eventually I'm going to change it. Look, I put some signs up. Change house to small medieval house. That's the plan. So the first thing I did build was this castle over here. Let's take a look at it. So this is the first thing I built. I did add a little bit of texture to it. I added lights and stuff like that to the build. That way, so mobs don't come get me. I added this tree here. Looks kind of like a giant bonsai tree. And I put this fountain, and there's a sword that it looks like it goes all the way through, and I have an underground base under there. So this is my castle. What do you guys think? Oh, let me eat. At that trees plus the trees plus texture pack makes funny noises when you do stuff, like when you eat and stuff like that. I built the path to it, so let me go ahead and see what it looks like when you're walking in, especially during the rain. So coming from this little hut right here, you come down. I built a little pathway. I think I'm gonna change these lights. I think there's just too many of them. I want to probably put just a few of them, but I don't know. When you're walking through this path, I just want it to be lit up, and then kind of leads directly to the castle. I put a lot of paths and different textures in here, overgrown grass to kind of give it a more realistic look. When you come up to the bridge, or onto the bridge, you see the castle in the distance, and then you get a little bit closer. I want to add a little bit more texture. I'll mess with it a little bit later. So this is the castle. We looked at it already. I have some villagers in here. So I have a few villagers in here. I have 9 in here. 10 in here and 9 in the other room. These guys all sell like diamond armor and stuff like that. That took a long time to build this. Basically got zombie villagers and healed them, and then just so basically I'll trade the iron that I get from the iron farms to them, and then get all these emeralds, and then sell the emeralds back to them. Nice, right? And so I have these villagers in here. I built this little workshop kind of thing where they got their jobs on the corners and the things that they sell here, so that if you're wondering what you want to get, that's what they sell. In the other room, oh, I like how I'm walking past, but in the other room, oh hey, Hey there, Iron Golem. I'm probably gonna name this guy's. He's the protector of the library. Yeah, look at him. Well, these guys also zombie villagers converted.
Huh?
And they give you, man, look at these discounts. Unbreaking for 1 emerald. That's pretty awesome. There's other books and stuff like that. I think it's worth the trouble to heal the zombie villagers, and then give them jobs so then you can get crazy discounts. Let's go up the castle. I had to put this iron door in here because the villagers kept climbing up to the 2nd floor, and it was like next to impossible to get them back down. You had to break parts of the floor for them to fall onto their bed and whatever. I was tired of it, so I just put iron doors. All these books right here, these are all enchanted books. I use my enchanting table, and then I get a bunch of books, and then I just put them in these bookshelves. So, pretty neat. I got candles, wither skulls, and all that stuff in here. I don't know. I still need to fill this castle up with something. I really just don't know. I'm in the process. Oh, actually, did I fill these up? Yeah, I filled these up too. Wow. So, yeah, I have a bunch of books. My wife made this sweet chandelier, and then I just got windows. Let's go on up, and this is gonna be like my bedroom type thing. You come in here, or you can go to the roof if you want to. There's my enchanting table here. A bunch of lapis and books. I don't know what I was thinking about this bed. Maybe I'll take these down and make it less weird looking. But this is my room currently. All right, let's go downstairs. Okay, so there's the library over there, and if you guys want to go to the Nether, here it is. You notice I added a little bit of texture to the castle because it was just stone and then brick, but it was kind of boring, so I added like cobblestone and cracked bricks and stuff like that. And then also like vines and stuff like that. The vines are like overgrown. It looks kind of crazy. Look, I can climb here. Yeah. Oh, actually, fail. I can climb. Woo. I also put underneath here. These are all slabs here, and it's lit up with frog lamps or frog lights because I have a frog light farm. And so I put the frog lamps under here and lit up the floor, so no mobs will spawn here ever. They also, if you're wondering, light sources will also go through stairs, so that's why I have stairs there, so add a little bit more texture and stuff like that, make it look like cracks or whatnot. Let's go down. Actually, let's go up here. There's another room to the castle. So I have this room right here, and then I have. Can you tell that I hate opening and closing doors? I put those pressure plates. Okay, so here is my other enchanting table. I think I might put like a big table here, and then have those seats where like you use mine carts and stuff like that, so you can sit down and I don't know. That way we can have meetings in here, the realm folks. All right, now let's go downstairs. All right, we're going down here. Currently, I have nothing in this room here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do have, look at this. That took me forever to get, and that took me forever to get. But then, I have this copper chest. I thought it was cool. I don't know where the golem is. I think I killed it or whatnot. But here's my bed. Oh, let me eat. Anyway, so that room's empty. leave in the comments, what do you guys want to see in there, or what should I build in there? So here we have my unlimited lava farm. Yeah, it's pretty easy to make. Dripstone, whatever kind of stone you got. I use this chiseled stone. Thought it looks cool. And then I have all my furnaces and blast furnace and all this stuff. So then if I want to cook something, oh, on this side I have all my buckets. And then I have this whole castle is a vine farm. I mean, I don't know what else to put on the walls. Like, what am I gonna do? Yeah, put some vines. I have the unlimited vines. Here is my automatic bamboo farm. I have tons of bamboo. Over here, I have my sugarcane farm. This is what I initially built. I built this farm first because I needed rockets. So I needed as much paper as I could get. So then I just built this sugarcane. I really need to make this automatic sugarcane farm because it's cooler that way, you know? Automatic stuff is pretty sweet. And I have, oh my, this is cool right here. My creaking heart. Take there, put it right here. Creaking. It'll spawn upstairs by the bonsai tree. And then you go in there and hit it, and it fills this up. I have some crops, wheat, so I could feed my cows that I'm going to show you downstairs. I have carrots, so I could feed my little bunnies. Hey, little bunnies. And I have my bee farm. Look at all these flowers. Look at all these bees. Hey, buddies. I thought it was pretty cool. I added glass, and I used the different colors of the copper to make it look a little bit neat, you know. And I put this soul sand in here so I can walk super fast. I have my unlimited water source here, and then I have my lava trash can. Open and close. It's pretty sweet. Here's the beacon. Sword goes all the way down. So let's go down. Oh, here are my cows. Hey, little buddies. You know, you need books, you need leather, you got cows. Look at that. You need books, man. You got to sell them back to the villagers. And I have my wool farm here. It's pretty neat. I have tons of wool. Oh, here's the end of the sword, because it's there the beacon is. So it's a decent sized sword, you know? It's like a giant stabbed the castle and left a beacon. Yeah. And currently I have no clue what to build in this area right here. I don't know what to do. I just have this giant space. What do I need? Should I get more pigs or some chickens or whatever? What do you think I should get? Leave in the comments. Tell me what I should build in here. If you guys have any ideas, I'm really stumped right now. I have no clue what to put in here. I'm probably going to put some kind of farm in here, but I don't know. We'll see. Down there, if you go down there, I have mines that go on different levels. Minus 53, minus 59 for diamonds, you know, for copper, lapis, all that stuff. Oh, and there's a sweet cave in there too. And then here is my favorite room. Boom! Look at all this storage, bros and girls. Yeah. So I got all the kinds of wood in this side of the storage unit. I guess you would call it just a storage unit. And it goes all the way down that way. I have other stuff in there. Everything I get, I try to organize it. I got all this terracotta and stuff. This leads outside. I don't know why I try to open. I have these pressure plates for a reason. But this leads outside to a house that I built. It's one of the houses. I just wanted to build this house so then I can have a little area that hides that ladder. So yeah, go out here. Man, I love these shaders. Oh gosh, this looks so good. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. raise. Anyways, so here is my stable. It could fit 6 horses or donkeys or whatnot. Here goes my donkey. Here's another horse, another horse, another horse. I could put one more horse in here, and then here is my horse. His name is Mayo. Well, because hot dog. You gotta have a horse named after a condiment, right? A little story, sad story. I used to have a horse. His name was Hot Dog. We went on an adventure in the cold, frozen tundra of Minecraft, and he froze to death. I knew I should have put leather armor on him. Supposedly leather armor will prevent them from freezing, so maybe next time I'll be more cautious and put that on there. But this is my stable. Let's go inside. Let you guys see inside. Here's a bed right there. Here is another bed, and then on top there is another bed. Yeah. So if people want to stay here, that's fine if they want to. But yep, this is the house. It's the little roof or the attic. And then you can come out here. Okay, so that is this stable. Yeah, pretty sweet, right? And then over here we have the lighthouse. You know what? Actually, you know what? I completely skipped over the church. Let me go there right now. Look at that. Here's the church. Not my design. A lot of this stuff is not my design. I just basically copy other people's builds and tutorials and then just put them in a specific order to make it look as aesthetically pleasing as I can. So come in here. We got the church. And then come inside. Somebody wants to preach here if they want to. I use the candles on top of the lightning rods to make it look like a candle holder. Pretty cool, huh? And in this build, they didn't really have too much storage or anything, so I built this. Here's a bed. On the other side, it's identical. You can come in here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's storage in here. Right, storage, and then on the opposite side it's the same. Then you can go up. Other stuff in here. Here's the bell. Sounds weird. The Trees Plus texture pack makes, I don't know. Actually, I kind of like that. What do you think? Sound good? Sounds weird? What do you guys think? Let's go back out. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys a little secret room, you know? Where do you think it is? Where's the secret room? It's under this trapdoor. Boom! Trapdoor coming in here. And here, I got nothing. It's just another room that I built because I was bored and I wanted secret rooms. More storage. Here's how you get out. Crouch jump, actually. Crouch jump and then boom, boom, and then you crawl out. Well, there we go. Well, there's my church. Let's go ahead and look at the lighthouse now. Let's take my secret passageway. Oh gosh. Right there. And here we go. Here it is. Take a look at it. Oh yeah, and my Christmas tree. Yeah. Look at that. My Christmas tree. Let's go. Oh, I need to put, I didn't put a little bow on that one. Those light rays are so cool. All right, here is the lighthouse. It's an actual working lighthouse. Working lighthouse, I mean, the lights actually rotate, so it's pretty neat. Here's my little room here. Then you go up here. Check it out. Cool, right? Here's how you turn it off here. Turn it off. Boom. And then you turn it back on. Hey. Pretty neat, huh? And then you can go outside here. Wow. But here, check this out. You can go to the top. Well, almost the top, I guess. Let's go ahead and take a look at my Colosseum. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the Colosseum, but I kind of want to show you my ideas. Hopefully this might, inspire somebody, or somebody might tell me in the comments and be like, you should do this, right? You guys should help me out, because sometimes my creativity is limiting my builds, so I need some help. But anyways, so I have this little area right here. So imagine, okay, use your imagination now. Say you had buildings, like houses, stuff like that. So imagine you're walking in through here, and then bam, you see the clock tower, and then bam, you see the pier here, right? So then you go all the way around the clock tower. Imagine a tree right there, and more buildings. But then, like, here's the little courtyard, I guess. Another tree here, and then you can go through here. I'm still working on it. I think I'm gonna build like a building that has a little archway in it, so it might not be this big. It'll probably be smaller. So you'll walk through, and then bam, I might not put these here because it kind of just blocks it. But you walk in and you see the Colosseum. All right, let's take a look at the Colosseum. So on this ground floor, it's like a big square. You'll see it whenever you go inside. You come in here, and then this is the battleground right here. There's torches for lights, sandstone, all this stuff. So this is where we do battle. If anybody wants to challenge me to a duel, I'm here. Hit me up, comments, I'll add you to the realm. We use iron armor, no enchantments, and we will see who is the better fighter. Challenge me, let's go. Anyways, so here when you come inside, it's repetitive. It repeats itself 4 times around. Here's my bed if I want to sleep. Oh, actually, let me sleep real quick. I just want to do that so they could see the light rays through. Look at that. Look at that. Ray tracing, baby. Dang, that is so cool. Man. Anyways, but then you can go all the way to the top here. Wow, I'm such a dork. You can go all the way to the top here, and you can view the battle. These come down, so you can head up forward if you want to. But that's it. That's the Colosseum. Let's go to the top. Down here, here's a light tower. All right, let's take a look at the light tower. During the daytime and nighttime, this will ring, and then you can go up here. Let's close that. And then it goes up this way. There's nothing really in this area. And then here's the light. Here's the top of the clock tower. And there goes my pier. I used on here, it is slabs, and then there's torches underneath to give it a little bit different look to the stone. That way, oh, that sounded weird. Whatever. And then here's my pier. I used mostly stone brick. Added a little bit of gravel, some concrete powder, andesite, all this stuff to give it texture. Let's actually change it to nighttime. Okay, let's go ahead and climb up here. And I put torches underneath. These are all slabs. It gives you they're in random spots, so it doesn't look exactly the same. It's not like there's no pattern to it as far as the light source go. And then on this side I did a little differently. There's a light source all the way across, and then I put solid blocks to kind of give it a little bit of texture. To me, I think this looks better just because the light sources are more smooth or whatnot, and then this is kind of like a very, very bright light. And I think my camera is wigging out. All right, so I don't know what happened with OBS, but it crashed, and I maybe like the last 5 or 10 minutes of the video was lost. It's all glitchy and stuff like that. The audio is good, seems good anyways, but the video is back to the video. All right, so I think I fixed it. Let's look at it. It looks pretty smooth now. But anyways, like I was saying, I kind of like this side better because it's more smooth lighting or whatnot. But on this side, it's kind of just bam. It's like bright, super bright, you know. But I do like the textures in here. So we got cobblestone, we got mossy cobblestone, bunch of brick, and like andesite and all that stuff. I even put gravel and concrete powder. Okay, so let me talk about what I'm gonna build here. So I want to build a giant medieval mansion somewhere in this area, maybe towards the middle. And then there's gonna be like a bunch of like fish marts in this area. One will sell salmon, one will sell cod, something like that, you know, whatever, you know. It's a pier, you gotta have a fish mart, you know. What are we gonna do? And then over on that side, I want to build like cranes, like maybe a couple of cranes here and a couple of cranes over here, to just basically make it so we can have like a ship repair station over here in this area. All right, let's go take a look at this ship. I keep glancing over at my OBS to see if the video is crapping out again, but it seems pretty good. Okay. Okay, so here is my ship. A couple of sails. You can climb all the way to the top. Let's do that now. Okay, so you're up here, and then I got a spyglass. So then, if you want to take a look at that, all this stuff right here, man, these shaders look amazing. Anyways, but so if you want to take a look at stuff, you know, anything in the distance, there's spyglasses here and here. Let's go ahead and go down, close that. Here's my sail right here, and then down here, you can, or this is where the crew will sleep. So that's where they stay. And then here is my room right here, because I guess I'm the captain of the ship. And that's pretty much it. That's all my build is. I hope you guys like this. If you guys have any ideas of what I should build in here, please let me know. I'm only limited to my imagination, but if you guys want to help me out, be more than glad to take any advice or any ideas for my build. Well, that's it for me today. If you like this content, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Uncle Hot Dog, out.